I'm gonna start calling this phenomenon Daddy Ex Machina. When an NPC just happens to have all the information you need to make the plot go forward without a lot of faffing about. Welcome back to Kingdoms of the Dump. Previously, we're here at the Mole Cricket Village, and as my file says, Cave Cricker Interior. These are the Cave Crickers. I think I checked everything else around here, so why are we really here for?
Lady Crowbottom, thank you for your time. The name's Musk, and he's too with me. Our mutual friend, Big Daddy, sends us guards.
Out with it. That's what could your boss want from me? The spider doesn't spin silk without reason.
Right, yeah, about that. Daddy's a problem solver, see? We have a problem, and the word is, so do you.
This must be about my grandson, Rutilius.
Your grandson?
Shh. He's always been a problem for me. And with this latest stunt he pulled, he will not only be the ruin of our house, but our entire kingdom.
Exactly. Daddy don't like to get involved in family matters unless he has to. But what kind of two-bit jerk exiles his own granny?
When Rutilius was locked up, I didn't lift a feeler to help him. As the leader of a powerful clan, I could have helped gotten him out. He never forgave me for that. And when someone broke him out of prison, so no one saw him coming, he cut down 5 of my best retainers. I barely escaped with my life. If not for the pity of the Cricker clan, I would be another husk in the swamp.
And those are some really big husks. You've got a lot of growing to do.
So do not speak of my grandson as some fool to be trifled with. He would kill every single one of you if given the chance.
Look, I'll give it to you straight. We ain't looking to whack the guy. We want to steal the king from right behind your grandson's back. We need your help to do it. Daddy's plan works. The whole thing goes down without anyone knowing. You save the king, your grandson will look weak, his followers will abandon him, and who will they turn to then? The wise and benevolent matriarch of Clan Crawlbottom, recently returned from exile.
Now that would teach him some humility.
The war ends without a single death, and you can deal with your grandson however you feel it.
Make a convincing argument, Master Stinkbug. I can see why the spider sent you.
I'm a tough guy, after all.
Go on then, finish the pitch. What would you have me do?
Glad you asked. All I need from you is a good whiff.
Huh?
I want to smell you.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I want to smell you. Get on over here. I've got to get the granny stank up in there. A sniff. A whiff, you know? Come on. I need to memorize your pheromone. No, my.
Honestly, I think we're in league with a granny chaser.
Don't make this weird.
You're making it weird.
That's what you came all this way for.
I'm a fume shaper.
I'll give you my scent, but don't go impersonating me in there. That would only draw more attention.
Wouldn't dream of it, ma'am.
If you really want to survive the tower, you should visit the architect.
The architect is here in the swamp?
I'm not the only old kook in exile. My grandson makes a lot of enemies. They either end up in the ground, or We're in this swamp, it seems.
We got time before the rest of the heist team arrives. Where do we go?
Back the way you came, then south to the ruined fort. You'll find his shack in the black swamp. But approach carefully. He's kind of paranoid.
And considering he's an architect, he probably has traps. You know.
Head back out to the swamp.
Okay.
Yeah, I was getting on that. We came out all this way so Musk could sniff a granny. And now we gotta go to Black Bottom. Or we were told we weren't supposed to go. But now we're going there.
This is some big bugs. It's kind of concerning how big those bugs be. Get out of the way. You're in between us and Quest. Get nuked. That's how you deal with a crocodile in the swamp. Throw your exploding cigar at them. They hate that. Well, it's black, all right. Where's the land, though? We only have a limited amount of time in this form. Okay. Anything else hidden around here, though? Ah, ducky. This must be an oil spill of some sort. Wait. Can I get up on this? Oh, good. Oh, good. I found a safe spot. Jump up on a rock so you don't drown. How about over here? They totally would hide things out here. Can I hide on this? Can we hide on the bubbles? Yes, we can. Okay, I didn't know that part. I picked up a wind chime now. Allows move to be used twice per turn and gives a lot of skill on top of it. Hey! Batavia! Yeah, let's make her extra mobile. Let's make her extra mobile. I didn't know you could actually stand on these at first. I thought they were just like part of the texture or the lack thereof. So I was always doing like a mad sprint to the architect. A swimsuit. Let me check that. Two skill, two agility, water resist, and makes her look quite silly. Versus handspun shirt. Well, it's water resist, and she's been getting nuked by water attacks lately. So we could use that. Oh boy, more clips. But also, I might drown. That was close. Architect got anything else hanging around next to his house besides enemies? I think that's all of it. Oh, missing texture here. You're gonna see that, especially later on in the game. Missing textures. I have a feeling that the team might have rushed some parts to release.
I wouldn't take another step if I were you. I presume you've heard of my handiwork. I have this place completely booby-trapped. Jeez, everyone in the swamp sure is jumpy. You're in the fine company of salvaged landmines. Of course, you're free to try your luck. But one wrong move and you'll be blown to bits. Are you serious? We came in peace. I knew it was a matter of time before Rotilius was to send one of his hit squads. Ron Crawlbottom, the old lady sent us.
Oh, the madame? delicate flower of the swamp?
Yeah? Well, that changes things. She saved my life, you know. Happy for you, but can you do something about the landmines? Just a bluff. I have my defenses, of course, but nothing so crude as that. If the Madame sent you, it must be serious. Her name is Terminus of House Dampwood. Come on in, make yourselves a nest. While I moonwalk. Infiltrated the tower, it's ambitious to say the least. I'll show you the blueprints, but you're gonna need my help to plan this properly. Buddy, I would usually take 3 months to plan a job like this. We'll take any help we can get.
Let's break out the pizza and the curdled milk and get to work. Pizza? Woohoo! Pizza party! There is pizza there, definitely. There sure is pizza. Pizza and planning. If we had any more pizza here, it would be like a D&D.
So, Mr. Terminus, you really built this 100-leg tower yourself? No. My great-grandfather worked on it, and I myself have done a few of the additions. Locker rooms, the employee lounge, and most recently, the state-of-the-art laser defense system. State of the what now? All top of the line. It was never enough for Rutilius once he took over. More lasers here, more traps there, mimic fridges for no reason. He wanted the swinging axe moved to the throne room, if you believe it. What a guy. I tried my best just to focus on the work. And my assistant was thrown out of the 28th floor. They said he fell, I don't believe it. No way. All for nothing. Life means little unless to that bug. So I packed my desk and fled. Never once looked back. Daddy will owe you for this. No thanks needed. Rutilius ruined my life. In fact, if you see him, punch his lights out for me, okay? Heh. If all goes well, we won't have the opportunity. Should be heading back to Cave Cricker Hollow to meet the incoming crew.
Yeah, thanks for the food. How did they deliver all the way out here? Wasn't you supposed to be like some kind of reclusive hermit?
No problem at all, and, well, there's one more thing. If you give this to the Madame...
You got the perfumed letter.
Whoa, this thing reeks! What is it? Don't open it. It's for her eyes only.
Hey, Musk, you want to sniff something?
I hope to see her at top of the tower again one day soon.
Tower blueprints. Perfumed letter, eh? Big passports. Saliva salve, we still have that. Perfumed letter. A flowery smelling letter, sealed with a kiss, too. I guess we'll never know who it's for. Why would we want to fill it with dishwater? That's kind of weird. Let's fill it with dirty coffee instead. I want to use your microwave, though. You got a microwave here in this dump, right? That you got upstairs. Maybe a rusty statue? Perhaps? Aha! I should really tell him about my ability to bend metal. Hold on, I want to look at it. Okay, never mind. I thought there was something I could look at on that now. Well, thanks and help. Another Daddy Ex Machina. This happened to be conveniently right next door to where we got the quest to go look for him. Other RPGs will make us go like 3 areas over. Fight a dragon. A dragonfly. By the way, Water bugs cannot climb ladders. They're not ladder bugs. I still use Rotavia the most because she's got the highest movement speed out of everybody. Like, time to that. 1.5. Bensley's a little bit slower. Of course, it all might be a placebo. I don't know. I just like using Rotavia. Also, this medal has reformed after a while. They keep you topped off on medal points because there's no other way to recover them besides drinking an ether. So they will respawn after a while.
Your fellows have just arrived and are inside getting ready. You can have the room to plan your business.
Thanks! Oh, we have something for you from the architect.
What is this now? From that old codger? Well, let me see it already, would you now?
You handed over the perfumed letter.
You didn't read this, did you?
No, ma'am.
Good. The room's all yours.
Alright then, are we ready to call the meeting?
Yeah.
Let's do it then. Alright, gang, listen up. Daddy wants us to run as smooth as carpentosi clockwork. So what I say goes, got it?
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey! There's 7 people here. It's like a heist.
Roger that. Absolutely clear.
Clockwork, right.
Mum sword. Mum sword. The sword from Mom.
Naturally.
Yeah, whatever you say, man. Firstly, some introductions is in order. Our communication duties, we have the twins. Jabber and Mumsword. Let you figure out who's who. These two have a special gift. Power known as telephonesis.
Greetings and salutations.
Yeah. Next up, we got our muscle from the mountains, Bombardier Beetlehorn. Yo. The acrobat, Miss Flea.
Baby, please. I know you could do better than that.
Right. The amazing Miss Flea. My mistake.
That's more like it. I don't hurl myself from a trapeze to not be called amazing.
The newbie here is Dustin Binster. What is he, like, 5? I know, he's dead weight. A walking door stopper. I'm Dustin Binsley. I'm going to be the greatest knight that... Sure, kid. Don't worry, I heard about your little restomatic routine. I got a pot for you. Okay. Which brings us to the infamous shadow at night, Batavia.
Hey, everyone.
Let's do this quick and clean.
My. How did that have risen?
Wait just a second. I had the story of the last job you planned. Splatterfest. How do you know about it? Am I wrong? All I'm saying is last time you tried to rip off Fertilius, it all went south. You shut your... Hey. Please keep quiet through the remainder of the presentation. I was about to get to the inspirational bit, jeez. My bad. We're gathered here today with a single purpose. Planning the greatest heist in the history of the dump.
Always game for a heist. What's the target, honey?
We're gonna steal the already stolen king. From atop the 100-leg tower. The Crawl Bottom Clan HQ.
Goodness gracious.
Great.
That place is a fortress. Impregnable. And I'm an optimist.
Settle down. Remember, Big Daddy's back in this mission. Fertilius is organized and fanatical. We're traded his own clan for power and greed. We have the best operators in the dump, plus the benefit of the surprise. That being said, the tower's massive and well defended. Frankly, it's one of the most dangerous places in Landfill. We're gonna walk right in the front door.
Wait a second, where did you get a sniff of that guy? How many scents can you remember at one time?
Well, ain't that so very interesting?
Damn it! Who left their wallet here? Meanwhile, back at the the Legion of 8. Hey, wait a second. Why are you here?
I've retrieved the item from the vault. The Master will finally join us. Our months of planning have all led to this. Ready your vials. Rise, my lord, from your all-seeing slumber. We summon you back. Back to the lands of Phil.
Oh, everybody's got green drink. I can't believe Lord Plastique is in on this.
Outlook. Good.
Oh no, it's a magic 8-ball. They can see everything, you know.
This is a 2-boat job.
Yeah, that's all we get in the swamp, really. They didn't want to make any more of that continent. Not until you have an airship, at least. Hey, wait, where are those guys going?
Ah, great, the wind's changing. We gotta change the plan.
Well, this isn't a final dungeon. My name is Aloysius, and it isn't. Man, this game is shorter than I thought it would be. I mean, we're going to save the king, and the adventure will be over. There's not going to be some kind of weird complication. And the game just crashed again. Wow. Okay. And it's mostly talking this time, too. Hold on. I got to get it back there now. Okay. It's working this time. Luckily, you can just mash the B button to go through the text like ultra fast. But make sure you save frequently when you're playing this game. They still haven't fixed the whole crashing bug. Speaking of bugs...
Alright. Team B will be waiting in the underground passage. You just need to find the locker room. Time to get into character. You two follow my lead.
But still, how did you smell that other guard guy? Also, we're saving for crash sakes. By the way, there wasn't a lot of good experience points enemies in the swamp. They like give like 90 experience points at best. So I didn't level up Musk all that much. Let me just walk around, make sure there's treasure, there's loot to be looting. I'm a highfalutin guy. Family size TP. We're gonna need it with 7 members in this heist squad. What if they all have to use the bathroom at the same time? Guard mode activated.
Ahem, this is a no smoking building. Also, you turned into a bug right in front of me. Splat, right, of course. And where are your ID cards? You know the rules. We're new hires. Sorry, first day, actually. They didn't think this through with the disguise dropping right in front of them. Today? I didn't think any new hires would be starting so soon. Invertilius needs all the bodies he can get, right? I like how the profile picture is just a guard, but he's wearing a little bowler hat. Yeah. Well, we don't have an orientation schedule until the end of the month, but... that smell. Maybe you should hit the showers before joining the ranks. Perfect, yeah. Which way was that again? See, it's just him in a bowler hat and he has a monocle on. That's it. End of the hall on the right. Alright, thanks. Now I'll turn into a proper guard. But we get it. Yeah, Musk is a stink bug. Yeah, he smells bad. It's kind of racist, you know. Water shut off for the bathroom is in the utility closet at the end of the opposite hallway. How very specific for that to be just laying around. Am I min-maxing my life coping in a number-driven world? The complete collection of incomplete tales, Volume 2. Memories of mildew. The lingering funnel prison. Maximum security penitentiary. We'll never go there. The spill a bottle bird. No, don't do it! Octopus City Blues, a real tentacle simulation handbook. I almost read that as tentacle stimulation. Oh my. Brood X, Samurai of the Cicada Swamp. They have comic books here. Yep, just me, the guide. I'm so thirsty, but I'm afraid of using the lobby water cooler. Hi. Made a mess last week, and now the janitor has given me the evil eye. So we could just walk around like this, and just... Oh, okay, never mind. Intruders, party crashes! Okay, never mind. So they did think of that. It just bugs out a lot. You look familiar. Nope. Never seen me before in real life. Empty. What else have we got in here? I'm shy! Get out! Whoops. Well, that's a problem. Well, that's not ideal. It's okay. How long could he possibly take in there? It's a bug in a shower, kid. He could be in there for hours. We need to take matters into our own hands. Not sure if his body will fit in one of those lockers. Batavia? Let's ease up on the trail of corpses just yet. Now I'm thinking out loud. Can we turn off the water? Not a half bad idea, Binster. Leave him high and dry. He'll be out of there faster than a tiger beetle in tennis shoes. The shut-off should be on this floor somewhere. If we only saw a yellow sticky note that exactly told us about it. You know what? That should be for next time. Hey, wait a second! Hold on a tick! That's a teleport and a half, isn't it? Let me try that again. We walk out the door. Yeah. Yeah, that sure is something right there. That sure is something indeed. This game needs work. Okay, next time on Kingdoms of the Dump. Hopefully less bugs, but you know, there's lots of bugs. It's a roach tower, so of course there's going to be lots of bugs.
Or we're gonna save a king! Good night, folks.